Today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about deploying your site to GitHub Pages. Most people don't realize they already have access to free, secure hosting on GitHub. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, your project will be live, searchable, and ready to share. Hey, I'm Kadesha, and I'm so excited you're here with me today. Here's what you'll need to deploy your site to GitHub Pages: a GitHub account, a project to deploy, and just a couple minutes of your time. Before we jump in, let's take a look at what GitHub Pages actually is. GitHub Pages lets you turn any GitHub repository with a static website into a live website for free. Today, we'll be publishing a dev portfolio site. Go to gh.io/gfbpages to see the example project. Let's take a look at how you can publish your own site to GitHub Pages. I have a static website here generated with Next.js. Once I push my changes to GitHub, the website is ready to deploy. Let's head to Settings, and in the Code and Automation section, click on Pages. In the Build and Deployment section, there are two sources. You can either deploy from a branch or use a GitHub Actions workflow. Let's look at both. To deploy from a branch, select the branch that will serve as the source of your website. I'll select Main and click Save to publish the website. Now, let's take a look at deploying using GitHub Actions workflow. When you choose Actions under the Build and Deployment section, you'll see some suggested workflows like Next.js or static HTML. To see all available workflows, click on Browse All Workflows. Here, we see workflows for pages. If you built your website with Jekyll, Astro, Hugo, Gatsby, Next.js, or you created static HTML, you'll find a fitting workflow here. Since my website is built with Next.js, I'll select the GitHub Pages Next.js workflow and click Configure, which takes me to the workflow file. Here, permissions are set along with the build and deploy instructions. I don't need to change anything, so I'll commit the changes. I can use Copilot to help me with the commit message. For demo purposes, I'll commit the workflow directly to the main branch. This triggers an action run, which I can follow in the Actions tab. Once the run is finished, the website is published. On the Pages Settings page, you can see who triggered the last deploy and when. Keep in mind that even if the repository is private, the published website will be public. Now you can click the link to your website. Ta-da! It's live! Cool, isn't it? Just a couple of clicks and your website is published. Right now, your site is live at username.github.io/repository name, but you can use your own custom domain if you want. On the Pages Settings page, scroll down to the Custom Domain section. Enter your domain name like yourwebsite.com and click Save. GitHub will check your domain's DNS configuration. If everything looks good, you'll see a green check mark. To connect to your domain, you'll need to configure DNS records with your domain provider. Learn more about configuring DNS and subdomains by going to this link. Once your domain is verified, check the Enforce HTTPS box to secure your site with a free SSL certificate. This ensures your visitors see that secure padlock in their browser. And that's it! Your GitHub Pages site is now live on your custom domain. Now let's recap what we just did here. We selected a project to deploy, enabled GitHub Pages in Settings via Branch and Actions workflow, watched it deploy in Actions, added a custom domain, and now you have a live website for free. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to subscribe to GitHub's YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our future uploads, and share with a dev friend who could use this knowledge. Happy publishing!